mun mielestä mä oon niinku joku tiikeri tai joku semmonen.
She's a tiger of some sort.
Okay, a tiger. Mm-hmm. What color?
Mä oon siis mä oon keltainen ja sitten siinä on niinku raitoja.
Yellow with stripes.
Ja sitten niinku mustia raitoja.
Black stripes.
Yep. Okay. Once again, as you're there as a tiger now, I place my hand in your third eye, forehead region. I want you to become the tiger now. You're going to become the tiger. You're going to be able to speak to me as a tiger very clearly. You know all there is to know. You remember all there is to know as you now become the tiger. 3, 2, 1. You're now the tiger. Mm-hmm. Tell me about your life as this tiger.
Mä oon se on hirveän tiheä se viidakko.
The jungle is really dense.
Nyt mä en näe kyllä muita eläimiä, mutta mä tiedän, että
She doesn't see other animals, but
jotenkin mä tiedän, että mä oon niinku kuningas siellä.
But she knows that she's the king in that jungle.
Yep. Anything else?
Mä oon hirveän niinku tyytyväinen itseeni.
And very satisfied with himself.
Koska se on vahva.
He's very strong.
Ja se on pörrönen ja se on se on niinku se on vain se on se pomo.
And he's the leader of the jungle.
Anything else? Let's go to an important moment when something important is going on in your life as the tiger. Let's go visit that now. A moment when something important is happening in your life as a tiger. We're going to go to visit that now. 3, 2, 1. We close the prior scenes.
Mä en tiedä, siis nyt tää on niinku jossain aavikolla tää tiikeri.
No, it's like on a savanna.
Siellä ei näe mitään puita enää eikä mitään
viidakkoa. Desert even?
Joo.
Yeah.
Ja
because no more trees or anything.
Ja silläkin on hirveä jano. Ja
se also the tiger is really thirsty and looking for water.
Okay, what else is happening?
No sit se lähti kyllä liikkeelle sieltä.
It is moving though.
Yeah.
On tosi kuuma. Siellä aurinko paistaa niinku tosi kirkkaasti.
The sun is like really hot.
Let's see how it got to be there in that area from being in the woods. 3, 2, 1. How did it end up there?
Se otettiin kiinni siellä viidakossa.
He was captured.
Siis niinku, joo.
It was what?
Like captivated.
That's what I mean. I just wanted that to be.
Joo, se siis otettiin kiinni ja se pistettiin niinku. Apua joo, se niinku. Se raahatti, se vietiin, sille tehtiin kiusaa. Se vietiin niinku pois sieltä sen omasta elinympäristöstä, se vietiin sinne aavikolle.
So it was kind of like dragged out of his own natural habitat, like, and there was bullying and teasing involved. And
by bullying, teasing by.
Siinä näkyy vaan niinku jotain köystä. Siinä on jotain siis varmaan tommosia. No varmaan alkuasukkaita.
Kind of like tribal-looking people with ropes.
Mutta mä en tiedä, siis ne ei siis mua niinku tappanut kuitenkaan. Että ne olisi syönyt, mutta vaan ne jätti mut niinku sinne paahtumaan sinne aavikolle.
But just left the tiger to like roast in the sun.
Okay. All right. Seeing these people that got these tiger, see them very clearly and describe them briefly. How many, approximate how many and what they look like, skin tone and how they look. 3, 2, 1. The people that captured it, see it now. The capturing is happening now. Just watch it as an observer and describe the ones that did the capturing.
Siinä on 2 miestä ja ne on tosi tummaihoisia, niillä on semmonen nenässä semmonen rengas. Ja sitten niillä on jotain luita tuolla niinku tukkaan laitettu jollekin luiden ympärille, semmoisen pitkien luiden ympärille. Ja niillä on keihäitä ja niillä on kans jotain riepua vaan päällä tai ehkä joku lannevaate.
So 2 men with really dark skin, nose rings, bones in their hair, and only wearing a loincloth as well.
Ja sitten niillä on niitä keihäitä.
And with spears of some sort.
Ja sitten hyppii koko ajan siinä kuin
jumping.
All right. Okay, now let's go further now. We're going to move forward again now to see what happened to you later on. You're there, you're thirsty. What happens next? 3, 2, 1.
Kyllä mä kuolen siihen.
Dying of thirst again.
Okay. We're going to go through it again. Once again, this will not affect you physically, emotionally, energetically, vibrationally. Watch it as an observer if you have to. As you watch it, you're able to see what happened. It frees you of any emotions that may be holding you back or that may have been holding you back. This will give you clearing and healing. It will not affect you negatively in any way. As you observe and watch this. 3, 2, 1. Dying, what happens next? If you died, see where you exited from. Know what you're thinking. Mention what you're thinking, what you're feeling as well. Tell me about it.
No se lähtee tuosta päästä, pään yläosasta. Se lähtee semmoinen kukka. Se on semmoinen kirkas punavihreä kukka.
Bright red and green flower exits the tiger's head.
Ja sitten se lähtee niinku leijailemaan.
Bright red and green, right?
Yeah, and then it starts floating.
Ylös.
Up.
Yep. Let's continue to follow it to see what happens to them, where they go, what happens, and so on.
Se nyt se menee tuulen mukana.
Now it's floating with the wind.
Sitten se on joku lampi tai järvi tai joku semmoinen. Ja
se Ponder Lake.
Joo, ja se laskeutuu siihen järven rannalle. Ja se niinku siis se kaivautuu, tai se alkaa niinku kasvaa siinä maassa siinä järven rannalla.
So the flower plants itself by the shore and starts growing there.
The red and green flowers.
Joo, siis se on niinku vihreä se muuten, mutta sitten se kukka itse on semmoinen niinku auringon näköinen, mutta punainen.
So the flower itself is red and looks like a sun.
Yeah.
And otherwise it's green.
Yeah. So the stem is green. Yes.
Stem and leaves, yeah.
Thank you. So it plants itself into the ground.
By the water, yeah.
And as it plants itself, what happens next?
Siihen tulee paljon niitä samoja kukkia alkaa kasvaa.
It multiplies. There's a lot of similar flowers growing.
Okay. Okay. When I count 3 down to 1, if you were the flower, I want you to become the flower once it is planted and tell me what it feels like to be a flower. 3, 2, 1. If you were the flower, go to become the flower now. As you planted yourself and begin to tell me what it is like being in the ground. If not, you won't be there.
Joo, se tuntuu vahvalta, koska ne kukan juuret menee syvälle sinne maahan.
Yes, she feels very strong because the roots of the flower start growing deep in the ground.
Uh-huh.
Ja se saa sieltä niinku elinvoimaa.
And gets life force and energy from the ground.
Yeah. Is there any connection or interaction with you and the earth or the ground?
Mitä sä kysyt?
Onko siellä mitään niinku yhteydenpitoa maan kanssa? Sulle ja Kukalla ja maalla?
No, mä saan voimaa sieltä maasta ja sitten niin. Ei muuta. Mä saan maasta voimaa.
So the flower gets power and life force from the ground.
Okay, so you've become the plant now. What's happening? What does she say?
I want a lot of beauty around me, and I want people to realize how beautiful nature is.
Are you getting your wish so far of this?
Mitäs kysyn?
Toteutuuko sun toive? Että ihmiset näkee, miten ihanaa ja kaunis luonto on.
No ei kyllä taida toteutua.
No.
No.
Okay. What are people doing instead? What have you experienced so far? If they're not doing it, if they're not doing what you want, what have you experienced from people or from things around you so far? Tell me about your life so far as this plant.
No sinne tulee niinku ihmiset talloon ne kukat.
People walk all over us.
Uh-huh. How does that feel when people walk over you?
Niinku harmittaa, että miksi en tajua, että senhän voisi vaikka niinku leikkaa siitä ja pistää maljakkoa ja katsoa sitä kotona.
Upset. She'd rather that they cut the stem and take the flower home and admire the flower at home.
Okay. Anything else? Tell me a bit more about your life. I want to understand your life as a flower. If there's anything that humans need to know to assist flowers, please say them now.
Jos ihmiset voi auttaa kukkia jotenkin.
Anything that's important for humans to know about plants, flowers, and so on, nature. From your perspective as a plant, I want you to tell me directly from your experience.
Ihmisten pitäisi ymmärtää, että kukat ymmärtää puhetta.
People should understand that flowers understand speech.
Absolutely. This is why some people speak to plants. Anything else?
No, siis, että ihmisten pitäisi niinku vaan herätä ymmärtämään tämä kauneus ja monimuotoisuus.
That people should wake up to see the beauty and multifaceted nature.
Yeah. Anything else?
No sitten toisaalta se ei harmita niin paljon, koska mä tiedän, että nyt vaikka ne on niinku tallottu sinne, niin se juuri on siellä maassa ja sieltä kasvaa uusi kukka.
She's not holding a grudge because even when people walk all over them, the roots are always grounded and there will always be another flower. They will regrow.
Anything else? Really appreciate all these.
That's all.
When you're being a plant or a flower, what kinds of things do you enjoy doing? And how do you communicate?
No, kukathan juttelee sateen kanssa, kun niillä on jano. Taas tuli se jano muuten. Kukat saa sieltä kun saa sitä, no ne saa vettä siitä sateesta. Ja sittenhän ne laittaa niitä lehtiä, niin kuin, no kun niiden kädet tavallaan, ne ojentuu niin kuin toisiaan kohti.
The plants talk with the rain,
Uh-huh.
and then they get water from the rain. And she said, "Oh, again, she get the theme of being thirsty. So then the rain provides water for them, and the leaves are like hands, and they reach the leaves towards other plants."
Tell me some of the things that you enjoy the most as plants or flower. Favorite things. As you're the plant now, or plants or flower, what are the favorite things of plants and flowers that they enjoy the most? Is there anything?
Sitä kun näkee, niin ymmärtää niin tosi paljon asioita, mitä ihmiset ei ymmärrä, mitä mä ymmärrän kukkana, mitä mä näen ihmiset ja mitä mä näen maapallon tossa. Ja mä makoilen tavallaan, tai katselen kaikkea, mitä tapahtuu ympärillä ja ymmärrän sen.
I look around me and I understand everything, and I understand what people don't understand we understand, and I'm just following life, and I understand everything I'm seeing.
Very good. Very good.
And she even used the word, we're just lying around and observing everything.
You're doing absolutely fantastic. Continue to be that plant, that flower plant that you are. When you communicate with the rain, how is it done? In what way? A moment when you're trying to commune with the rain, let's go to it now and tell me exactly how you did it.
Silloin kun se vesipisara koskettaa mun sitä terälehteä, niin sit mä vastaan sille sateelle. Mut lähtee joku semmonen säde tai joku semmonen sinne sateeseen, sinne ylös.
So when the raindrop lands on her flower petal, she responds to the rain. And then she was thinking for a while, and it's like a ray, but I don't know, but like something goes up to the rain from the flower petal.
Frequency,
Yeah.
vibration,
Yeah.
a thought stand. Very good. Are there anything, other things that you communicate with as a flower plant? Give me some examples of other things that you communicate with, if you do, besides rain.
Ne kukat puhuu ne kukat kyllä kuiskailee keskenään, ne jotenkin sillä liikkeellä.
The flowers whisper to each other via movement.
All right. Tell me the kinds of things you've whispered to other flowers. Let's go to a few examples now. You're whispering something to another flower or flowers. We're going to go to some examples now. Give me some examples. What's being communicated or whispered? 3, 2, 1. It opens now. You're the flower or plant.
Yeah. Että susta on tullut siis tosi kaunis kukka. Ja nyt sä olet vielä pieni nuppu ennen ja nyt sä oot niin hieno kukka.
Oh, you used to be a little blossom, and now you've turned into a big, beautiful flower.
Anything else? That's very good.
Että, jotenkin sitten se sanoo vielä, että sieltä tulee vielä lisää niitä pieniä kukkia sieltä maasta, että meitä on tosi paljon tässä.
There will be more little flowers growing through the soil, so soon there will be many more of us.
Very good. Very good. In human terms, approximately how long does a flower plant life go for if it's not disturbed by anybody else?
Se syntyy aina uudestaan, että vaikka se siitä se kukkaosa kuolee, niin sitten sieltä tulee aina uusi. Että tavallaan se ei kuole koskaan.
In a way, it never dies because the root can always keep growing another plant and another flower.
Okay. What was the overall life like for you as that plant flower in that region that you were at, what was your overall life like before you left the body? What was the life like?
Et millaista oli olla siinä kukkana?
Joo.
Se oli ihanaa.
Lovely.
Se oli ihanaa, koska kaikki oli niin seesteistä, rauhallista. Se vesi oli siinä tyyni. Ja oli semmoinen hiljainen, ehkä joku tuuli, kun siellä soi vaan. Ei ollut mitään veteliä.
So peaceful and tranquil and calm and no noise.
Okay. Now we're going to go to the last moments of your life as the flower. We're going to arrive at the last moments of your life as that flower before you left out of the flower. You're going to see where you exited the body from of the flower. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the moments now where your soul was about to leave the body. Just before it did that, begin to tell me what was happening. 3, 2, 1. We're there.
Siis nyt kun se kukka kuolee vai?
Ei vaan, että kun sä oot lähdössä siitä kukasta, ei sen kukan ole pakko kuolla.
Mä menen jotenkin maan sisään takaisin.
Joo, eli siis sun sielu lähtee juurista vai?
Joo.
Okay, so the soul is going into the ground through the roots.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And let's follow it and tell me what else happens.
Se jää kyllä sinne maahan.
Stays in the ground.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's see approximately how long it stayed there for. Be able to remember and know in human terms how long it stayed there or what happened to it, if anything else changed at any time. 3, 2, 1. You have all the knowing again. It went into the ground for approximately how long, if anything changed, get to know how long and what happened next to the soul.
Mä oon siellä tosi pitkään siellä maan sisällä.
Very long time.
Varmaan niin parikymmentä vuotta.
Roughly 20 years.
And then what happened to it after about 20 years?
Sit musta tuli semmoinen valtava, niinku, semmoinen kuin helinäkeiju.
She's a massive fairy like Tinkerbell.
Mm-hmm.
Ja sitten mä lähden
Sanoit sä, että valtavan kokoinen vai?
Ei kun valtavan kaunis.
Sorry, massively beautiful, not massive in size.
No ei, kun se on pieni
I was going to say Tinkerbell is small, yeah.
Joo, ja sitten niin sitten mä lähden, sieltä taas mä tanssin.
She's dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Ja sitten mulla on se semmonen tämmönen, ja se mikä silloin se semmonen, helinäkeijulla se sellainen sauva.
She's got a wand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ja sitten mä nousen tonne ylös.
And then she starts ascending.
And who is Tinkerbell? Is Tinkerbell the soul that she was, or is Tinkerbell just something that appears as to guide the soul or to be with the soul?
Siis mitäs kysyn?
Eli onko sä se keiju vai onko se keiju, joka niinku ilmaantui sulle ohjaamaan se sielu ylöspäin?
Ei kun mä oon se keiju.
No she's the fairy.
Mä olin siellä maan sisällä.
I just wanted to be clear in
Joo, mä olin siellä maan sisällä pitkään ja sitten musta tuli keiju ja sitten mä lähdin